If you haven't visited Japan yet, you're really missing out and should get it onto your checklist ASAP. If you consider yourself a fan of the culture, you have come to the right place. Here, we'll tell you all you need to know about the vibrant country. We're going to be going through the top 10 most beautiful places in Japan and why you should visit them. So get your wallets ready because you'll be booking flights as soon as we're done. Firstly, we have to start with the Itsukushima Shrine, one of the most popular tourist attractions in Japan for a reason. A shrine made in the 12th century to the Shinto religion, which is indigenous to the country. This beautiful palace-like structure gives the illusion of floating on the water and can only be accessed through a ferry or boat. It is its own mini island suspended on massive pillars which go down to the bottom of the seabed. The image of the imposing torii gate has been established in pop culture and is usually one of the first things that comes to your mind when you think of Japan. From movies to TV shows to video games, it shows how culturally influential their achievements have been. If you follow anime or even Japanese cinema, then you'll totally bump into a few familiar sights. Don't let the images of the gate fool you, however. This structure stands at a massive 1,755 feet at its highest elevation. The architectural and religious significance of this shrine is apparent, as the Japanese even have a term coined for this style of building, shindenzukuri, used mainly for palaces and residences of nobles. Next, we'll be seeing cherry blossoms on the river. The Meguro River in Tokyo is hands down one of the most beautiful sights you'll see if you ever visit Japan. The river is almost 3.8 kilometers long and consists of many tributaries and around 800 cherry blossom or sakura trees. These trees are only found in East Asia, and the cherry blossoms in the Nakameguro area are like something you've never seen before. The Yozakura flowers are special as they give out a beautiful purple-white bioluminescent light at nighttime to light up the entire river. There's so much to do here as the streets are littered with cafes and parks, so you won't be running out of things to do even if you're going solo. Mount Yoshino. But how do I get there? Don't worry. Although the mountainous region might intimidate a few, the train system in Japan is efficient enough to take you all the way up. Coupled with the ropeway system and a short hike, you can see the entirety of the stunning Mount Yoshino. Set aside several hours to explore the mystic mountain as it is littered with secluded shrines, temples, and sweeping views. If you're looking to get in touch with your spiritual roots, then visiting the temples might be at the top of your list, as well as the number of festivals that happen year-round, such as the Hydrangea Festival, truly worth visiting at least once. And of course, there's always the chance you might bump into a celebrity like Zac Efron or Katy Perry, as many choose this luxurious and spiritual retreat away from prying public eyes. Moving onto the gorgeous beaches of Miyako Island. Located near Okinawa, Miyako Island is one of the most populated tourist destinations in Japan, and it's no surprise why. Hosting breathtaking sand beaches perfect for your nice summer getaway, it's ideal for swimming, snorkeling, and diving. The island could be yours to explore, bursting with restaurants, hotels, bars, and resorts and other places of cultural interest, such as shrines and tombs from the 12th century. The beaches on Miyako Island look just like those from the movies, sparkling white and secluded with the clearest and bluest waters as far as your eyes stretch. But be sure to pack your sunblock and swimsuits. You won't be able to take your car on the island, but no worries. Getting around is simple through bikes and shuttle cars, and most of these are available as rentals. Next up on the list is Himeji Castle. Do you consider yourself built for royal life? Perhaps you see yourself in another existence living a luxurious life as a lord or lady in some castle. If you do, then Himeji Castle is definitely for you. Part of the 12 original castles in the country, used by the ruling clans of olden Japan, this structure is known for its intimidating magnitude and beauty. The castle has a deep history, and you will be able to feel it walking through the winding corridors connecting between the massive towers. These corridors were used to slow down enemies in the event of a siege. Meanwhile, archers would be at the ready, perched high up on the towers. This would definitely be an interesting walk as you picture olden battles between two armies taking place above your heads. Inside, the interior is furnished to retain the time-worn vibe and atmosphere. The view from the top is the crown jewel, as you'll be able to gaze out in all four directions across the horizon. If you're feeling blue, then Hokkaido's Blue Lake will fix that. This lake is a stunning sight that looks almost otherworldly in its surreal blue color due to aluminum deposits in the ground reflecting the sky's blue. What adds to the almost eerie and unsettling appearance of the lake are the hundreds of dead trees around it bearing no leaves. These are actually native to the region and are called Japanese larch and birch trees. The lake is beautiful year-round, and in every season the scenery changes changes, and so does the color of the lake with it. It's no surprise to see how locals believe this place to be sacred and divine. Now, assuming you want to get lost in a crowd, you have to be in Shibuya. Named one of the busiest pedestrian crossings in the world, located in the heart of Tokyo, it's an indisputable must-visit in Japan. Almost 3,000 people walk onto the crossing as the lights turn red for the traffic, and it's a sight that defines Tokyo. Huge screens attached to the skyscrapers and lights everywhere you look. The crossing is a scene that has been shown in so many films like Lost in Translation and the cult classic manga Akira as the absolute representation of modern-day Japan. The crossing itself is also entertaining to watch from a distance, as the people all look like a blur, lost beneath the dazzling lights of the city, perhaps sitting in one of the countless clubs, cafes, or restaurants littered around Tokyo. Just to give you an idea of the nightlife in Shibuya, the Starbucks outlet of that area is the contender for the busiest branch in the world. High up overlooking the Shibuya crossing, it even has an open-air seating area for people to admire the view. Next up are the Shirakawa-go farmhouses. Gashozukuri is the term given to these iconic farmhouses, which are over 250 years old. The entire appeal of this area lies in the simple village life. The natives are mostly Buddhist or Shinto, and some say this influenced the designs for the farmhouses, which are shaped to look like Buddhist hands pointing to the sky and praying. Here you get to stay in a farmhouse and explore the village. Along with this, the communities arrange events and close-knit festivals such as the Winter Light Up. Ogimachi is Shirakawa-go's largest and most beautiful village, and this area experiences heavy snowfall in the winters and is mostly cool year-round. You'll definitely fall for Nachi Falls. It has an interesting history, as long ago locals worshipped the waterfall as a single entity, and even now it's paid great respect. Some still believe the waterfall has some spiritual connection to their religion as a Shinto deity. Being the largest waterfall in the country with an uninterrupted height of 133 meters, the roaring noise of the water will really make it a spiritual experience for you, whether or not you believe in the religious connotations. Around the Nachi Falls, you can enjoy looking out into the lush greenery and hike along the track to visit the Seigantoji Temple or the Kumano Nachi Taisha Shrine. You can even view huge pagodas in the distant scenery, and this makes this truly one of the most beautiful places in Japan. Lastly, the lush green bamboo forests of Arashiyama. The sprawling bamboo groves of Arashiyama in Kyoto are another world in themselves, as tourists swear that no words or picture can convey the ethereal experience of standing in the middle of the soaring bamboo trees with nothing but nature surrounding you. The rich bamboo stalks stretch on for 16 kilometers around Arashiyama, and the weather is always a pleasant, cool climate, and the summers are short and warm, so you won't need to pack your winter clothes. And so that was our list for the most beautiful places in Japan, although we could have gone on and on, really. But as we speak, we're packing our bags, and hope you are too. Thanks for watching. That's a wrap for this video. What was your favorite place in Japan and why? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the next one.